The first fight between these two men was an instant classic. In the early and the middle rounds of this fight, we saw beautiful work from Tyson Fury. He stayed on the outside, a lot of lateral movement, picking and poking, working good combinations, found those body shots, man. He was just hammering the body. Delivered with some power in the 6th round. I thought he hurt Usyk. Caught him with 2 big uppercuts. Looked like he wobbled him a little bit, wondering where the fight was going. Felt like he was in complete control when he had him in the 6th round and the things that he was able to do. And then, lo and behold, we saw that left hand from Usyk, man. It changed everything. And Usyk, what a competitor, man. The mental toughness on this dude is through the roof. Imagine going out there in the biggest fight that you can imagine. First 2 rounds, you're seeing some real success. You got your footwork going. You're starting to get the left hand off. And all of a sudden, the tide changes in the 3rd round. And the bigger guy with this huge reach all of a sudden starts to figure it out. Tyson Fury's moving around 3rd round, 4th round, 5th round, 6th round. Catches him with those 2 big uppercuts. Usyk never wavered. Never seemed to lose belief for 1 second. The man came out there with a game plan, and all he did was continue to execute. No matter what happened, he had the single-minded focus of an assassin. He went out there and just made everything else, put it all to the side, locked in and made it happen. It's like, how could you not be impressed with the type of performance that he put on? And to be honest with you, that's what makes this rematch so intriguing. Both of these men look so good at different points of this fight. I'll be honest. As soon as the first fight ended, my first thought was, if we get the rematch on this one, it's Tyson Fury's fight to lose. I thought that what he was doing in those middle rounds and some things that he was able to do even after he was getting caught and battered by Usyk, I thought he was the guy who's in control. He was the guy who's got, not only has he done really good and he was able to look really good in spots with those even after he got caught, but he's the guy that has more left to improve on. If he wouldn't have been for that one mistake, if he wouldn't have done this one thing, if he wouldn't have got caught by that shot, he probably would have got a stoppage himself. And if not a stoppage, he would have easily gone on to win on the cards. But think about that. If he wouldn't have got caught with the shot, if he wouldn't have done this, how are we going to sit here in a professional boxing match and say if? We look at a guy like Usyk and the way he prepares, the way he was landing the left hands early in the footwork, and the way he understands how to get inside and move. If he wouldn't have landed that left hand shot, come on, man. When you look at the pressure that he was applying, when you look at how he was getting to the body in the 1st round, he was starting to already land straight left hands to the body. The truth of the matter is, it was only a matter of time before he landed that shot. The truth of the matter is, of course he was going to go out there and land that shot. It was just about what was going to happen next and what was going to happen afterwards. So when I look at this fight, and I sit here and I think, what's Fury going to do? Is he all of a sudden going to start to come forward? Is he going to play the role that he did against Deontay Wilder? First fight, he's moving around, he's bouncing around, he's picking and poking, landing combinations from the outside. All of a sudden, second fight changes it around, comes in there and starts bringing the power, batters him. Third fight says the same exact thing, ends up getting the stoppage. Is that what we're talking about here? Because we know what happens when guys try to come forward on Usyk. He's not exactly tailor-made for somebody to be coming forward on him like they're going to bully him around and beat him up. Like Fury said in the face-to-face, that's what Joshua would have done. If it was that easy, Anthony Joshua, big guy, comes forward, hands up, likes to bully people, work behind the jab, he would have been able to do it, and he wasn't. Because Usyk's so good, man. He's so versatile, and he's able to do so many things. You know, this dude comes out here looking like a hitman for the face-to-face, and he is just stone cold, ice in his veins, all business. I'll tell you what, man. I could make an easy argument for either one of these gentlemen to come out with the victory. All Usyk has to do is exactly what he did. How's Fury going to handle it? How's he going to handle Usyk being on the front foot, who knows how to get his foot to that outside and really get the angles that he needs for those combinations and landing that left hand? Got a great counter right hook. How's he going to handle when he tries to get his combinations off, when he tries to go the body, it puts him in perfect positions? How's he going to mentally handle the fact knowing that Usyk's got what it takes to hurt him? Usyk's got the faster hands, I would argue, in the way that he's able to come over the top. But at the same time, we could turn around and make an argument for Fury. Think about the way that he was able to see what Usyk was doing and change it, and all of a sudden not only start to land from the outside, but figure out how to get that clinch going. That clinch was huge because he was able to land from the outside, come in and clinch. He was able to start to get his body shots going. All of a sudden, he was able to find that uppercut, and he hurt Usyk twice. He landed it in the 6th round. How could you not think that he was able to go out there and put more of that work together and do what he needs to do? So this is an incredibly intriguing fight. Mentally, it's going to be interesting to see how this works. because we've got Fury coming off of this loss. He always says that he works best when he's incredibly motivated. He says he works best when he feels like everybody counts him out and he's behind the eight ball. That's where he is right now. Right now, he's in a position where people feel like he's the underdog. Right now, he's in a position where people feel like, I'm not quite sure whether or not he's going to be able to put it together. Because people just believe in Usyk that much, man. This dude is such a competitor, so highly skilled. It's almost like everything came together. Think about the fact that for the longest, when we were talking about who was best in the heavyweight division, we were talking about Tyson Fury. We were throwing in Deontay Wilder. We were talking about Anthony Joshua. These were the guys that were mentioned, right? All of a sudden, boom, 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 boom. All of these things happen, and lo and behold, the last man standing is a man who didn't even start his career at heavyweight, Oleksandr Usyk. A guy that was laughingly referred to as a middleweight. A guy that's a little calling him a rabbit the way he's got to chase him around the ring. When you think about Anthony Joshua, when you think about the puncher that Deontay Wilder is, and you think about the kind of giant that Tyson Fury is, and when it's all said and done, Usyk is the guy who's standing there. And I know he doesn't have all the belts right now, but let's be honest with each other. The man is undisputed in all of our minds, even if not on paper anymore. Taking the belt from him the way they did, the IBF should be ashamed. Anyways, nevertheless, we don't want to get into the sanctioning bodies here and the organizations, the way all of that works. Let me say this. This fight is going to be incredibly intriguing. I would not be surprised if either man comes out with the victory. But there's just that part of me, man, that's leaning towards Usyk because it's so hard to count him out. As much as I want to go with Fury, as much as I watch that first fight and see the stuff that he's doing and the good work and how he's putting it together, Oleksandr Usyk, man, is something else. So let me know what you guys think. Is there something I'm missing here? Am I giving too much weight to one thing or the other? Does it seem obvious to you, whereas to me, I'm going back and forth with it all the time? Let me know what you guys think.